Hi, Dawn Lewis here with a project featuring Darkroom Door, Lawn Fawn and a few other goodies. Today I am using this gorgeous mixed boxes frame stamp and the matching stencil from Darkroom Door. I'll be stamping in archival jet black ink, memento tuxedo black ink and using distress oxide ink, wild honey with the tool, stamping with the mini Misty onto blending card. I have Tombow mono adhesive, double-sided tape, a variety of stamps, and I will use a little Wink of Stella black and white cardstock. But let's colour first. Now, over the Christmas New Year break, I did a lot of colouring. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen exactly how much colouring I did. And one of my favourite finds of the year was this Winter Village set by Lawn Fawn. It's adorable. It's fun to colour and you don't need tons of colours in one colour family. I've just used 2 shades of yellow, 2 shades of cool greys, and now bear with me here because this is not the kind of colour combo I would normally do. I'm going to mix in some warm greys as well. So on the houses, I've used W0, W1, C0, C1, Y00, Y21. But we've got the snow to contend with. Now, I don't have any fancy snow making, puffy white or anything. So I went with the dotting method. This is a W00 and I've dotted all over the snow. You leave gaps in between so it looks like dots, and when that dries it's practically invisible, but it does set up a base so that when I come over it again with W0 it's a little more obvious. It's subtle but it's there. But when I come in with the W1, and you really want to be random with these dots, some light, some heavy, it gives a great snow effect. So stamping with Darkroom Door stamps, I love this stamp. This is so much fun. I've gone nuts with it. I'm stamping straight onto some white cardstock and I've taken out that foam insert in my mini Misty. I could have just done with this one with an acrylic block because it stamped perfectly first time around using archival jet black ink, and I'm giving it a good press down here. These stamps are red rubber, cling, they're magnificent, and you can mix and match with this stencil. Now, I'm going to show you 2 different ways that I have inked this up for projects that I've been making. This first way is a landscape orientation, which makes the boxes portrait orientation. So I've been pulling out heaps of stamps and having a look at how they work with this gorgeous mixed boxes set. And I have to say, I'm in love. I'm really in love. I see myself using this set a lot. Now, I love the postage, the 12 up box set stamp that I've got, but this with the matching stencil, see, it means that I can stamp just inside one box by having the stencil there. I don't have to do tons and tons and tons and tons of masking. So Rachel, you are a genius. My hat goes off to you. So I'm able to mask off, just make sure I don't get the ink in the box below. I want to keep the tops of these boxes nice and pale, but the bottom's really intense with this ink. The oxide inks are amazing to blend. It's quite easy to keep it in its space, but I have used a little release paper just on the left because I was starting to stray outside my box. I've got a bit of a head cold and so I'm not thinking exactly straight. Now here's the second orientation. This orientation, the paper is portrait oriented, but the boxes are now landscape oriented, and this is the one I'm going to be using for the card that you saw at the beginning. I will show you what I do with the other one as well, and I've got a third option to show you at the end, which I'm super excited about. I want to keep it. I made it to give it away, but I really want to keep it, so I have to make it again. It's just what has to be done. This way was much easier to mask off because I only had to mask across the bottom. I'm using the Winter Village stamp set by Lawn Fawn. I had so much fun colouring this. I love it. I'm weighing everything down with acrylic blocks while I apply the glue to the next one, stamping out Joy and the little lamp, street lamp that comes with this set perfectly. They fit so perfectly in these boxes. You'll notice the first one I stamped is a little off. I'll show you how I fix that later. And I'm stamping the little smoke coming out of the chimneys. I think that this stamp set could be used for more than just Christmas. I know it's Winter Village, but you could definitely use this for a lot of different options, including moving house, new house, housewarming, home sweet home, that kind of thing. I'm adding Wink of Stella to the snow and the lamps, and I did make a little boo-boo, when I peeled off the washi tape, it brought up a little bit of the cardstock and tore it. So I've just trimmed it down all around. I'm matting it on black, and using a black pen, I'm just putting an extra tier on the lamp, and that's how I fixed it being kind of hovering up there. I misjudged when I stamped that. I'm sticking this onto the front of a card base, and that's it. It's done. This is a gorgeous card. I really enjoyed making it, so much so that I used Love You a Latte to make this card with the opposite orientation of the stamp and stencil, and Mama Elephant's Tiny Heroes to create this card with some peacock ink. You can see all the details on my blog. Do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you to you if you subscribe. I really appreciate it. Look down below for links to everything. I hope that you have a very crafty day, a happy new year, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.